Hi friends, welcome to you all. This is Harsha, and in this video friends I am going through what is Python and what is a programming language, what is Python and the history of Python and advantage and disadvantage of Python. So in this tutorial friends there is no practical and all, so I will only explain the theory concepts. Friends, if you like this video, please click the like button, and if you want future notifications of this kind of video, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Let us start, friends. What is a program? And I can answer that a program is a set of statements that we will instruct, means the programmers will instruct the computer how to what behave with the normal users, means how to serve the user needs by doing his favor. For that, a programmer what he does is he writes a set of statements and he analyzes first what he want to write. He constructs an algorithm means, for example, if you want to display the day when the user enters a number, for example, if user enters 0, it should display Sunday. When user enter 1, it should display Monday, like that. So we will construct an algorithm for that, like if user enters 0, display Sunday. If user enter 1, display Monday, like that. That is called constructing of statements, is called as algorithm. So algorithm makes one program. You are yourself asking that what is meant by a programming language. A programming language is nothing but a language that is understandable by the machines, understandable by the computers. There are mainly three types of languages, friends. One is low level language, that is directly understandable by the machine, and another one is middle level language, where the human write in the our language. So where human write in our language, and there will be a special software called compiler to convert it into the low level programming, means low level language, such as it will convert whatever code we write into the binary form, zeros and ones, because the computer will only understand zeros and one, and it will execute the program. Then high level language, here also there will be involvement of interpreter, compiler and all. Interpreter means it will execute, means it will read one line at a time. So what the compiler does is, if the interpreter checks and notices about the compiler that all lines of programs is correct, then it will convert the every line into the binary language. And the job of the interpreter is to check each line code, and if it's correct, report to the compiler that I have done my job, and you can compile to the machine language. And if a line of code is not correct, friends, what the interpreter does is, the interpreter reports some syntax error, means some error. We will concentrate on errors. What are the errors are there in programming language? Coming tutorials, it will report some kind of error to the user, like this line of code has this kind of error, like that it will report to the user. Then friends, we are done with the compiler and interpreter, and we got to know what is a programming language means. Then we want to know what is Python. Python is a programming language. As I said, it helps to write various program for the PC, for the Windows, Linux, Macs and all. For those kind of operating system, we can write the code in Python. We can also call Python is a human friendly language, because it is more like a English. Like for example, if I write a variable name called as name is equal to Harsha in quotation mark. Hope you aware of the variables and all you saw in the previous tutorial. So name is equal to Harsha. When we print inside the print function, like when we write inside the print function, print open the parenthesis, name is space in quotation mark Harsha, close the quotation mark, close the bracket. When we write like that, it will print true. And when the normal person reads that program, it will be understandable to a normal person also, whoever don't know the programming language also. That is called as high level programming. So Python is a high level programming language that is understandable by even a normal beginner, means a normal beginner to the programming language. Let I want to tell the history of Python. Python was discovered by Guido von Rossum in 1991 when he was developing some language called as ABC. To improve that language, he discovered a programming language called as Python. While improving that language, so he discovered programming language called as Python, which is more human friendly language, which avoids lots of like symbols or the special letters which we write in the programming languages and all, which will avoid the maximum lines of programming codes and all. So for that purpose he invented the Python. So you can know more about this, friends. The link will be given in the video description, the official page of the Python founder Guido von Rossum's page. So it is given in the video description link. And then when we come to features of the Python, the first one is, so it is open source. We can able to find the source of the Python. We can able to find the source of the Python. So I will give in the video description the link and all, where it will be found and all, the source and all. And one happy thing is you can modify and publish the source as you want. The source means the code written to form the Python, so you can modify that thing also. We come to the next feature, friends. It is a high level language like an English. As I give example, like name is Harsha, like that, so it will print true, like that. So it's a high level programming language which is understandable by a beginner programmer. The next feature is, friends, only few lines it will take for doing a large tasks. For example, I want to create a graphical user interface application in Python. Let us means if I'm taking example, if I want to create an hello world graphical user interface program, so it will just take 5 to 10 lines of code. That's all in Python. So for the large thing, we need only few lines of code, like other programming languages like C, C++, Java, like that. So you don't need more lines of code for larger tasks in Python. Another is dynamic assigning of data types. Hope you are aware of data types in the previous tutorial, friends. Means dynamic means while running the program. So while you running the program, when you write code and when you want to run the program, if you assign some value to a variable, it automatically assigns the type for the variable. For example, I assigned a is equal to 1, like that. So 1 is what type? Integer type. So it automatically finds the type for it and assigns to it. The a will become the integer type, like that. So that is one feature in Python. The next feature is, friends, it's a platform independent. As I previously said, we can design and port the application for the Windows and Mac and Linux, the similar operating systems, with the help of some libraries. Libraries means it's an additional code somebody has written and we are using their code. That is called as library. For example, if you have a if you have a friend who know maths and science well, if you want to perform a task that is related to maths and science, you will ask him for the help. That is called as depending on. So in normal thing, that is called as depending on friend. So in programming language, it is called as depending on some libraries. The next feature, friends, we can able to debug the code easily. Debug means correct the errors. Bug means the errors in the code. We can retrieve the errors in the code and correct the code easily because of the interpreter that is there in Python. What it will do is, means it will just but unlike other programming languages, it will not compile, it will interpret a line at a time. For example, if I take an input of a variable, input a is equal to input enter a value, like that b is equal to input b value. So in the input of b, when I storing the b variable, so in the input, if in the input function, if I not put brackets, so it will ask a value correctly, and in the b value, means while asking the b value, it will notify us error. The error is there in line 2. What type of error that will report instantly after asking the enter the value of a. Then friends, next feature is there is lots of libraries for development, and I can say there are around 2 million libraries. I will show you in the PyCharm how to find those things now.
Operators PyCharm.
So I'm in the PyCharm now. So I will go to settings by pressing Alt plus Control plus S.
Settings dialog. Settings for current project.
So settings for current project, like that it came. I pressed down arrow to go to project.
Level lang build level 3 project structure selected 1 of 2.
So project
Level 2 project operator selected expanded.
So
takes a
I
five.
already expanded the project
Project operator selected.
project operators, and inside that I will find
Level 3 project structure selected 1 of 2.
project structure
Python interpreter selected.
Python
2 of 2, level
interpreter.
3.
So in the Python interpreter, I will press tab,
Combo box collapsed.
again tab.
Table install button checked.
So again I press tab to focus onto the install button.
Available packages dialog. Available packages panel.
This is the available packages, means available libraries for us.
Message list. List reload list. List focused. List item selected 1 of 230,976.
So there are 230,900 and something libraries in Python, so for our usage. So this is what about the libraries, friends. So let me come to the disadvantage of Python. So hence it is open source, and anybody can modify the Python code and all. So there will be some security issues, friends, and you can, if you want to design the mobile applications or like similar like that, you can't able to design in Python. Especially this problem occurs to VI, friends. Actually, when you are doing the large projects and all, when you want to focus on the indentations. Indentation means the required spaces for the statement, for writing a statement in the beginning of the line. So when you writing a large project and all, it will be little risky to write correct indentations, to put correct spaces and all. That is one disadvantage. And we recently faced issue, friends, regarding to the NVDA 2019.2.1 and 2019.3. So what we faced is all the add-ons which are which we got in 2019.2.1 or previous, that was written in Python 2, and the NVDA also, the below 2019.3 was written in Python 2, and it was working fine. After we came to the NVDA version 2019.3, and what we struggled with the add-ons for the NVDA. So lots of add-ons still want to update, and still lots of add-on not available for usage. So you are facing challenges like that. So one big challenge in Python is the compatibility between Python 2 version and Python 3 version codes. There is no compatibility. So these are the disadvantage of the Python, friends. I hope you got what is from the scratch itself, what is a programming language, what is Python, and the history behind the Python, and what is its advantage and disadvantages and the usages. And with this, I am completing this session, friends. So thank you for watching, friends. Bye for all of you.